Delta Airlines Flight 46 with service to Amsterdam. Captain Ernest Vian is in command of the aircraft this evening. He's assisted on the flight deck by First Officers Todd Anderson and Robert Horton. They have informed us that our flying time between Kennedy and Schiphol will be a very quick 6 hours and 10 minutes this evening. My name is Nicholas DuPont. It's my pleasure to serve as your purser on board this evening's service. The other purser on board is my colleague, Mr. Sylvan Paul. He'll be leading the team in the main cabin, and we are working alongside 8 other New York City-based cabin crew. It's our pleasure to be looking after you this evening. While we are here to look after your comfort, your safety is of course our first priority. With that in mind, we'll shortly be playing a video demonstration that concerns your safety and security on board this Airbus A330 aircraft. We do ask that you watch and listen carefully. Once the demonstration has been completed, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to call upon a member of the cabin crew. In addition to English and Dutch, your crew this evening also speaks Spanish, French, German, and Italian. If you or someone around you needs assistance in one of these languages, please do let us know. We thank you for choosing to fly with Delta Airlines and SkyTeam, and on behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to wish you a pleasant stay on board. Good evening and welcome. Dames en heren, nogmaals goedenavond en hartelijk welkom aan boord van deze Delta Airlines vlucht Delta 46 met bestemming Schiphol. Mijn naam is Nicholas DuPont, ik ben uw purser vanavond. Mijn collega meneer Sylvan Paul is uw andere purser aan boord en hij leidt ons team in de economy class vanavond. Onze collega's Tivani, Andres en Sylvan spreken ook Nederlands. Onze vliegtijd vanavond zal 6 uur en 10 minuten dragen. Een veilige en aangename vlucht heeft onze hoogste prioriteit en daarom vragen wij vriendelijk uw aandacht voor de korte videopresentatie over de veiligheidsvoorzieningen aan boord van onze Airbus A330. Mocht u na oploop nog vragen hebben, dan zullen wij dit graag beantwoorden. We wensen u een aangenaam verblijf bij ons aan boord en dankt u dat u Delta Airlines en KLM heeft gekozen. Goedenavond en fijne vlucht.
One in 8 women are diagnosed with breast cancer. I never thought that I would be one of them. I thought, what is this going to mean for my future? Am I going to be here to see my daughter grow up? I wanted Kristen to know she was not fighting this battle alone. I right away started making a little care package. When Miranda sent me boxing gloves, it reminded me that I am a fighter. Kristen and I are survivor sisters. Early detection saved my life, and so did the research funded by Delta and the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Let's make sure the work continues. And together, and together, and together, we'll keep flying.
This amazing flight attendant really did touch our lives. I just felt taken care of.
She went above and beyond to get us home.
At Delta, connecting you to what matters is what matters most. As America's most awarded airline, this remains our #1 honor.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, and thank you for flying with Delta.
Our first priority on every flight is the health and safety of our customers and crew.
So before we depart, please pay attention to this important safety message. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you.
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. aisles. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just slip the top of the buckle.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air.
In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We apologize if this means our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes, or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. 6 doors have detachable slides that can be used as rafts. The 2 smaller doors behind the wings have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you.
If there's a loss of power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels inside the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, flip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, but don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. The water-activated light is attached to each vest.
For children who weigh less than 35 pounds, place the vest around the infant's waist and secure the strap between the legs. Refer to the safety information card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are located in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are at resting position or as otherwise indicated, and your tray table is put away. Please take a moment to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
As we come to the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please settle in and have a wonderful flight. Thank you for flying with Delta.
once again, we are number 5 for takeoff, should be airborne shortly. Flight attendants, please ready the cabin for departure.
us here at Delta would like to thank you for letting us be a part of your journey this evening. And we'd like to extend a special welcome and thank you to our SkyMiles and our battalion members. We appreciate you continuing to trust us with your travel. Our priority on this flight is a safe, clean, and comfortable experience for you. Safety and that of those around you, please do remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain elects to extinguish the fasten seatbelt signs. Even once the signs have been turned off, we do ask that you have your seatbelt fastened whenever seated in case we should experience unexpected rough air. Wi-Fi should shortly be available and there are power outlets at your seat. We do remind you that federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular networks in flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make voice or video calls is not permitted on any Delta flight. Furthermore, federal regulations do require you to comply with all crew member instructions while on board, and the consumption of alcohol that you have brought with you is not permitted. This is an international flight. There are lavatories located throughout the cabin. However, passengers are required to use only those lavatories located in your ticketed cabin of service. If you're seated in Delta One, there are 2 lavatories at the front, and if you're seated in Premium Select or the main cabin, there are lavatories at the back of each cabin. We'll be starting our dining experience shortly and look forward to serving you. And approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes prior to landing in Amsterdam, we'll be serving you a light breakfast. We now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the 6-hour and 10-minute flight to Amsterdam. If there is anything that we can do to make your stay on board more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to call upon us. Good evening, and again, welcome aboard.
Dames en heren, hartelijk welkom aan deze vlucht naar Amsterdam Schiphol. Een extra welkom voor onze SkyMiles en medailleleden. Wij waarderen dat u op ons beleid vertrouwt op uw reis. We hebben onze service aan boord gewijzigd om u een veilige en comfortabele reis aan te kunnen bieden. Voor uw veiligheid verzoeken wij te blijven zitten met uw stoelriem stevig vast wanneer de stoelriem een lampje brandt. Ook als het lampje niet brandt, dient u uw stoelriem vast te laten in het geval van onverwachte turbulentie. Wees dit met opnemen van bagagebakken boven uw stoel, aangezien het bagage tijdens het opstijgen verschoven zou zijn. U zult ons tijdens de vlucht regelmatig de toiletten zien schoonmaken, maar mocht u desondanks onregelmatigheden aantreffen, laat het alsjeblieft aan ons weten. De federale regelgeving van de VS verplicht alle passagiers zich te houden aan instructies van het personeel en verbiedt het gebruik van mobiel netwerken tijdens de vlucht. Het gebruik van wifi om telefoongesprekken te maken is niet toegestaan. Informatie over toegestaande elektronische apparatuur kunt u vinden in de veiligheidsinformatie in uw stoelzak. Dus we beginnen met zo'n maaltijdservice. We kijken eruit wat iets te zijn, houdt er rustig rekening mee. Dat de federale regelgeving het nuttigen van zelf aangebracht alcoholpubliek. Laat ons weten of en hoe wij uw vlucht aangenaam kunnen maken. Ga alsjeblieft zitten, ontspan en geniet van deze vlucht.